All right, everybody, welcome to the day 4 challenge for today. I'm very impressed with your submissions so far. It tells me that you guys are really starting to understand this, and I think there were a few in which pretty much no mistakes were made. For the rest, let's see if you got this correct. So, we have a very long sentence. I've received a couple of comments saying, well, this was challenging, but I'm still proud of you guys that you went and gave it your best shot. So we have a sentence here with a little bit more than just preposition and object preposition like we've had in the past 2 days. This is a little bit more complex. So first of all, if you see a long sentence like this, don't panic. Okay? The same idea applies. Subject predicate is what a sentence is all about. Without it, the idea cannot be expressed or cannot be elaborated on. So first, how many subject and predicates do we have in this sentence? There are 2 ways to do this. First, you can go back to the first week of our lessons and just go into the subject predicate and find that. Or we can make it a little bit more simpler and access our punctuation lessons to determine that there is a comma right here. And comma usually separates 2 clauses. One is an independent clause and one is a dependent clause. So we have, when she finishes, she pulls my hair away from my face and twists it into a knot. We do have a independent clause, and the independent clause will usually follow the dependent clause. So let's try the first part. When she finishes. If I stop there, the sentence is not complete. When she finishes. When she finishes what? What's happening next? So in other words, when you have these questions, you just found the dependent clause. Everything following the comma is an independent clause. Second, we have and some of you correctly identified this and as a conjunction, which means it's joining 2 things together. What 2 things? 2 clauses. One, she pulls my hair away from my face, and she twists it into a knot. So we have idea number 1, idea number 2, and idea number 3. Once we've divided this out into 3 sections, it is a lot easier for us to start diagramming the sentence. Number 1, when she finishes. Subject predicate, predicate being she, subject being she, and our predicate is finishes. Notice there's no direct object here, and there's a very special reason for that. It is a dependent clause. In other words, if you want to find out what she finishes, you have to either go back to the previous sentence or continue reading. When, in this case, is an adverb introducing time. Next, remember, subjects come at the very beginning of the sentence. She, predicate, pulls. All right, let's go to number 3. What's our subject? We don't really see it. After and, there should be a subject. But there is a predicate, verb, twists. So if you're wondering what happened to the subject is still right here. Notice that this and is combining 2 predicates together. The subject of twists is still she. All right, what is the direct object of she pulls? She pulls what? Hair. Okay. Whose hair? My hair, possessive. And then we have away from. Now, I think some of you identified away as an adverb. Technically, you are correct, but because there is a preposition from, away from is actually one big preposition. Okay, away from what? Face, object of the preposition. Whose face? My face. Awesome. Now, twists. Twists what? Twists it. Direct object. And then into would be another preposition. Why? Because you will ask, into what? Into a knot. Object of the preposition. Perfect. Now we do have, because we have 3 parts of this sentence, we have 3 verbs. Okay, we have the first verb, which is finishes. We have the second verb, which is pulls. And we have a third verb, which is twists. Now, who's the subject of all of these verbs? She. And she is in third person, singular. And now we can determine the tenses of these verbs. Finishes, pulls, and twists is in the present tense. So all of them are the same. And all of them, finishes, pulls, and twists, are happening how many times in the story? Once. That's right. They are simple. Okay? Otherwise, it would be she is finishing, she is pulling, and she is twisting if it were progressive. And is it true? Yes. Indicative. Amazing. So this is our day 4 challenge explained. And as you can see, it was a little bit complex, but I think a lot of you guys have done a fantastic job taking this on, and hopefully this will help you with our comprehension. If I would have any comprehension questions for you, you can pull things out of the sentence like, what did she twist? Okay, so it would substitute hair in this case, right? So knowing your noun cases will help you answer such questions as those. All right, thank you so much for watching. Now, as a last part, I want to make sure that you guys are keeping in touch. Keep in touch with your colleagues, keep in touch with your classmates. Let them know that these things are being posted online as we speak. And to check Google Drive and D2L on a regular basis. We do have an assignment, actually, our first assignment, online assignment that's being released this Friday, and it has to do with how to write a successful hook. We will be continuing with our essays. So please, between now and Friday, work on completing your research, organize it, get in touch with me if you have any questions. If you have examples to show me, say, hey, Mr. G, here's what I've done so far, please send it, okay? I'll try my best to respond to all of your emails and queries, but make sure you get in touch with your friends from our ELA classes and let them know to log into Google, log into D2L, not just to do these challenges, but to make sure that they're ready for Friday as we get into writing our hook. Take care, guys. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Bye.